The RCB Felicitation Stampede case. New details seem to be emerging daily in the case. In the latest, it has come to light that a security warning had been issued a day before the event. It's now emerged that the tragic stampede could have been averted had earlier warnings from the Vidhan Soudha Security Division been heeded. In the latest, the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of Vidhan Soudha Security had issued a clear warning to the Department of Personnel and Administrative Reforms, or DPAR, citing a shortage of security personnel and the need for more time to make adequate arrangements. Despite that, DPAR Secretary Satyavathi reportedly gave the green signal for the event. Instead, her June 4th media statement directing people to go to the stadium further reflected a dismissive approach to the warnings issued. Now, that points to serious negligence on the part of DPAR Secretary Satyavathi, whose decisions are now under public and administrative scrutiny. Meanwhile, under fire from all quarters, Karnataka's Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has raised the gratia for victims' families from 10 lakh rupees to 25 lakh rupees. That decision follows public outcry over the June 4th tragedy that claimed 11 lives. RCB has also pledged 10 lakh rupees per family and launched the RCB Cares Fund for injured fans. Meanwhile, there have been major upheavals in the Karnataka State Cricket Association. The president of the association, Raghuram Bhatt, has said that resignation letters submitted by Secretary A Shankar and Treasurer E S Jairam have been accepted by the managing committee. He said it was important to accept the resignation as it has already come into the public domain. Secretary A Shankar and Treasurer E S Jairam took moral responsibility for the tragedy that unfolded, and they had submitted their resignations on Thursday night to KSCA President Raghuram Bhatt. Meanwhile, CID officials visited the office of the Karnataka State Cricket Association for a probe into the incident, even as heads rolled in the state government, with the Chief Minister sacking Govind Raj, his political secretary, and shifting the Additional Director General of Police as well.
Resignation letters have been accepted by the managing committee. That's the decision that we have taken.
Any further that the decision what need to be taken to run the cricket in KSCA?
That is the decision we will take, sir, in another day I will take. Today, important is to accept it because it is already come in public domain.
And now we have our correspondent Mohammad Vajiullah joining us live from Bengaluru for the latest. Vaji, heads are rolling in the Karnataka state government apparatus and in the police as well, and in the Karnataka State Cricket Association as well. But this latest detail that News9 has accessed, that there was a warning from the Vidhan Soudha security team to the Department of Personnel and Administrative DPAR that do not hold this at such a short notice. That was completely ignored.
Absolutely, Krishna. This is big because all this while the fear was that there was no written communication from the police with regards to the arrangements, with regards to the security, whether it will be possible or not. But now with this breaking that we are bringing to our viewers, DCP Kari Basavana Gowda of the Vidhan Soudha had written to the DPAR on the 4th saying that holding this event would not be possible because the security wing of the Vidhan Soudha does not have so many police officials and a score of things that he had written down with regards to the lack of security cameras, the personnel, and something like this will not be possible to arrange in the next coming hours, and how so many people will be coming in. All these details were written by to the DPAR, and the DPAR, despite all of this, continued to go out. So it now remains to be seen in the investigation on how this lapse happened when DPAR, when the DCP of the Vidhan Soudha on the 4th had given a written warning with regards to why holding an event like this would not be possible at Vidhan Soudha and its economy right now. And how did they go ahead with this program? Who are the people who had asked, who forced the DPAR to go ahead with the program? So these things are something which now the investigation will make it even more interesting, because all this while, after the resignation or after the suspension of the police officers, it was deemed that the police was at fault with regards to the arrangements. But now with this new exclusive letter, it's revealed that the police had informed, given warning signs beforehand itself. Despite that fact, the event went about. And at the end of it, it was the police who had to pay for it by their suspension. So we will have to wait and watch and see what the investigation, because the CEID is looking into it. How the CID sees this, whether this was a warning letter already, which the government knew, which the DPAR knew, and also the DPR also is now going to be questioned with regards to what led them to go ahead with the program despite this warning. So these are big revelations that we have been able to bring it to our viewers with regards to the RCB Stampede that killed 11 people. But now we'll have to wait and watch how the investigation pans out from here.
Right, we'll have to see how the investigation pans out from here, Vajji. But in the meanwhile, CID officials are talking about CID officials. They visited the office of the Karnataka State Cricket Association and they're probing the incident as to what exactly went wrong from the KSCA side as well. You know, talk to us about the involvement of KSCA and how much of blame is being placed on the KSCA at this stage.
Well, if that event had to happen, you will need the involvement of all the three, which is RCB management, the DNA event company, and the KSC. So all the three people's coordination was utmost important for the event to go about properly. Now, the KSCA is the cricketing body of Karnataka, and it is the stadium where all these programs were supposed to happen. Though the RCB management is the one who's supposed to take it, it's the KSCA, the venue is of the KSCA, and that is why these arrangements are also important, that the KSCA were equally involved in this. If it was not possible to have an event on that particular day, it was supposed to be the KSCA who was supposed to highlight it. Though letters from the KSCA were written to the police on the 3rd itself, requesting that they would need security, they would need arrangements as if RCB wins, then a program will happen. But what we've learned so far is that it was the people from the RCB management who tweeted about the victory parade even before the permissions were sought by the KSCA. So these are the few things we'll have to look at. The CID has also now intensified its entire investigation and are looking at every loophole that could have taken place at that particular time, which resulted in the death of so many people.
While the pressure is building on the Chief Minister himself, that Siddaramaiah, questions are being raised on why so many police officers have been sacked and shifted. But due to pressure, he himself has increased the ex gratia compensation for the victims' families from 10 lakh rupees to 25 lakh rupees, clearly under pressure that is being put on him by the BJP, the opposition in the state.
Absolutely, Krishna. The government is under a lot of pressure with regards to this particular case, because nobody expected a celebration to turn into a tragedy. And now, after it has turned into a tragedy, everybody wants somebody to be held accountable. Who is behind it? Why such a lapse happened? And with regards to the ex gratia, there was a talks even when it was announced at that particular point of time that 10
Talking to
lakh
us, we're
rupees
also getting the live visuals of the protests by the BJP in Bengaluru. These are the visuals coming to you straight from Bengaluru, live visuals of protests by the BJP. Pressure being piled on the Karnataka state government, the Congress government in Karnataka, by the principal opposition in the state, that is the BJP.
ಏನೊಂದು ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ IPL ಲೀಗಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅನ್ನು ಗೆದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಹರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಬಂದಂತ RCB ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಲು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದಿಸಲು ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಡಿನ ಜನತೆ ಸಂಭ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಎದುರು ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಈ ಒಂದು ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ
Vajji, clearly the BJP not letting the pressure, wane even a little bit, keeping it right on the government.
Absolutely, Krishna. It is the rightful duty of the opposition to continue to keep the pressure on the government to identify the lapses that has been done by it and ask for accountability. And that is what we're seeing in Karnataka right now. BJP has been relentlessly asking the government with regards to why such a lapse happened, why did so many people have to die because of the involvement of the government in the entire celebration. And that is what Mr. Ashwath Narayan right now is saying when He's speaking to the workers who have come there to protest. And it is not just the BJP. We've also seen the JDS protest. Kumar Swamy had also done a joint press conference with the BJP. In fact, there are smaller parties like the Aam Aadmi Party with a very small significant presence. We've seen protests from them also. Well, it is something that has disturbed, I think, every Bengalurian, and every Bengalurian somewhere or the other is asking for accountability. And the opposition is incumbent, and it is their duty to continue to question and be critical of the government. And that is what we've seen. We've seen how from the day the tragedy happened, the opposition has not left a single stone unturned to question the government on how could so many people die under their watch. How could a celebration turned into a catastrophe under their watch? And today also the protest was organized with regards to keeping the accountability in place and asking the government the tough questions.
ಬರೀ ಪ್ರಚಾರನೇ ಮಾತ್ರ ತೊಳೋದಲ್ಲ, ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಅನುಭವಿಸೋದಲ್ಲ, ಅಧಿಕಾರದ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗಮನ ವಹಿಸುವಂತದಿಲ್ಲ, ತಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡುವಂತದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಉತ್ಸವ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ ಉತ್ಸವದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸೋದು, ಯಾರೋ ಹೊತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾರೋ ತಬಲಾ ಬಾರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾರೋ ಹೂ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಆರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂತೋಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓಡಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಂತವ್ರೆ ಈ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಉಪಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಪೈಪೋಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ರು ಏರ್ಪೋರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಓಡೋಗ್ತಾರೆ.
Narayan is saying that why would the government come into the picture? A minister would go running to the airport.
RCB team captain A Shankar ಅವರೇ, ಉಪಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗೆ RCB team captain ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
The deputy chief minister don't even know who the captain is of RCB team.
ಅಂತರಲ್ಲಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕೇಳೋದು, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಈಗ ಕೈ ಜಾರಿ ಕೈ ತೊಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವತ್ತು KSCA ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪೊಲೀಸರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಸಸ್ಪೆನ್ಷನ್.
Everything is being blamed on the police. The police is maintaining.
ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದವ್ರು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ, ಇವತ್ತು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ನನ್ನದು.
Right now, responsibility should be taken by the chief minister, the deputy chief minister.
ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ, ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್, ಅಪ್ಪಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲರಲ್ಲೂ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ KSCA
They had put posts everywhere saying, come.
ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ ಜೀವ ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಬನ್ನಿ. ನಿಮ್ ಜೀವ ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ನಿಮ್ ಜೀವ
come to take your life. Come, that is what the posts were talking about.
ಅಧಿಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ ದಿನದಿಂದಲೂ ಕಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀವ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಂತ
From the time the Congress government has come, their intention has been to take lives.
ಇನ್ನಿಬ್ರು ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ರು ಏನ್ ಕಂಡಂತ ಅಮಾಯಕ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು, ಹಿಂದೂ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರು, ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರು, ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ನೌಕರರು,
Be it normal public, Hindu activists, BJP workers, everyone has given their life.
ನೇಣ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಾವಿಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬೆಲೆ ಸಿಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಜನ ನೇಣ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಗುತ್ತಿಗೆದಾರರು, ರೈತರು ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಸಾವು ಬರೀ ಕಾಂಪೆನ್ಸೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂತ.
Farmers have been protesting and they're saying that it's been done just for compensation.
ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಇವರು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರ ಕೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಪೂಜಾರೆ? ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೊ ಇಂಥವ್ರು ಯಾರು ಜನರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಅಂತ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ಅಧಿಕಾರವನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತೇನು
people who are in power who have no idea about the problems of the people.
17 ಕಪ್ಪನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ತಂಡನು ಗೆದ್ದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು 18ನೇ ಕಪ್ಪು. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಬೇರೆಯವರು, ಇವ್ರಿಗಂತೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
We've seen how the arrangements they've done, and if they don't know how to do it.
ತಗೊಂಡಂತ ಈ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರ ಮೇಲೆ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು, ಉಪಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ, ಗೃಹ ಸಚಿವರು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಇವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಸ್ ದಾಖಲಾಗಬೇಕು. ಇವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ
Deputy Chief Minister should take responsibility. Cases should be registered against them.
ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೊಣೆ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಇವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ವಿಶೇಷ ಅಧಿವೇಶನ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿಪಕ್ಷದ ನಾಯಕರು ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಆರ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಅವರು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅಧಿವೇಶನವನ್ನು ಕರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಪತ್ರ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Call for a special assembly. R Ashok is also appealed for it.
ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಒತ್ತಾಯನ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮಗೇನಾರ ಎಳ್ಳಷ್ಟು ಆತ್ಮಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಇದೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆಯನ್ನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ
Even if you have a little bit of shame, giving resignation is the most important thing right now. That's what Ashwat is saying.
ಪೊಲೀಸರನ್ನ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳನ್ನ ಬಲಿ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಅಮಾಯಕರನ್ನ ಬಲಿ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿರತಕ್ಕ
Live protest visuals from outside the State Secretariat of Karnataka in Bengaluru, the Vidhan Soudha, where the BJP is protesting, demanding the Chief Minister's resignation over the Stampede case. Mohammad Wajiullah is bringing us the live report straight from Bengaluru. Vaji, clearly the BJP is not satisfied with any action taken so far. It is clearly saying that it is the Chief Minister, the Deputy Chief Minister who are responsible, and they are trying to shift the blame on everybody else except them. They are putting the blame on the police officers, they are putting the blame on Karnataka State Cricket Association, the RCB team. But the BJP making it clear that the fault of this lies with the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister, and they are demanding their resignation.
Absolutely, Krishna. Ashwat Narayan, while speaking right now, has categorically said that what was the need of the Deputy Chief Minister to go to the airport? You had, and the Deputy Chief Minister did not even know who the captain of the RCB team was, and he was seen everywhere with regards to the celebration. If such a celebration, then there was seen how different states had done it. So the opposition leader has been saying the same thing in one voice since the time this entire thing has happened, and the demand for resignation of Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and the Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Kumar is only rising in Karnataka. The opposition has also pointed out how, despite the fact that there was no proper arrangement, they went ahead, they got carried away by the momentum of IPL and the RCB team's victory. And that is why they wanted to get involved in it. They should have seen how different states have done the celebration, and they should have followed that if they don't know how it can be done. Doing it immediately was something that was not required. And right now, the only way the government can wash his hands off this is by making sure that the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister resigns, is what Ashwat Narayan has said. And he's been saying this relentlessly since the time we've seen this incident come to light, Krishna.
Mohammad Wajiullah, they are getting us the latest on the RCB Stampede case from Bengaluru.